we're going to work on something called the vestibulo-ocular reflex, and it has to do with a lot of the things that we've been working on. It has to do with athletic ready posture, but it has to do specifically with the riding reflex. Can the head do what it needs to do when the rest of the body is doing something else? Okay, so we're going to do that today, but we have to start with the athletic ready posture. So we're going to start with our feet parallel, hips width apart. So here's your ASIS. This is your pubic symphysis. Midway in between is hips width apart. So stance is a little more narrow. And then feet are parallel. Push down with your big toe and the corresponding metatarsal head. So get that metatarsal head down. Outer four toes and the corresponding metatarsal heads, but especially that pinky toe. And finally your heel. 1/3 the way through the ball of your foot, 1/3 the way through your toes, and 1/3 the way through your heels. Just go ahead and bend your knees. Lower everything down. So your lower body, half of your body is a spring. Then you're going to lengthen your upper half of your body. You're going to get that head over the top of the body. And this is kind of where we start. Eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and heart to the horizon. You're going to put your hand, which would be a knife blade, which would cut your head in half where your nose. It'll be right in front of your nose, cutting your head in half. And you're just going to look at your hand as you're not going to move your eyes. You're going to tip your head back and forth to look at the length of your hand. Up and down, up and down. So you're eyeing your hand as you go top to bottom. Your eyes will be slightly crossed if you do this properly. You'll see why we're doing this in a second.
Don't forget to smile.
Notice if you're getting dizzy or anything. And good, we're just going to switch hands, same thing. So this is part of the riding reflex. Okay. So your head is moving, not your eyes. So your eyes aren't going up and down, it's your head that's going up and down.
I was doing it right just then.
I was just when I looked. Okay, you're going to put your hand sideways about the level of your nose. You're going to go side to side. This is called the saccade. I'm just looking at you guys as you guys do it.
I know.
To make sure you're not using your eyeballs. Just notice if you're breathing or smiling. Of course you all are.
Yeah. No, I was just looking. When I look at everybody, then I stop.
Okay, switch hands, same thing. Abs are nice and tight. I'm just looking around. And good. So this is where we start. You can use your roller because you might need it. Have it nearby. It's going to be in your left hand. You're going to take your right foot forward. But we're tight roping it. So it's one foot in front of the other. It's not staggered. It's right in front of the other foot, which is hard enough on its own. I'm going to put the roller off to the right, on the right side, sorry. You'll see why. Okay, and then now take your hand off the roller, but know it's there. If you fall off balance, you can put your hand on it. And you are going to fall off balance. Hand goes right in front of your nose once again, and you're going to look up and down. Watch what happens to your balance. You're going to notice it gets kind of wonky. We've already started it by the stance work we did. I'm just looking at you guys. Move your eyes, or head, Annie, up and down.
Keep smiling.
There you go. Smile up. This is what we start losing when we age and decondition. And that's why we start falling over on what seemingly would be easy.
Oh.
Very nice. Switch sides. Your left foot's in front of your right foot. You can put the roller off to your left in case you suddenly need it. Hand goes in front of your face, abs are nice and tight. You're gonna lift your head up and down. Whoa, fell off balance.
Sure, try to switch your hands.
There you go. We don't want comfort right now. Notice if you do fall off balance, because by correcting this, you're correcting things you don't even know about going off in your system that can affect you later. And we'll explain why you walk heavy in one leg and not the other. Yes. Yes. Lift, 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 lift. Now take your hand off the roller and try it. Okay. All right. Come back onto 2 feet. You're going to balance on your right foot. Once again, you can have your roller nearby. You're going to put your hand in front of your face. Yes. This will be your left hand. And same thing, up and down, up and down, up and down. This is the main one we're going after, is the one-legged balance. Keep your abs engaged. This is the thing that makes it work. Isn't it hard? Okay, we're gonna try the other side. You're balancing on your left foot, your right hand goes in front of you, hands in front of your face, up, down, up, down, up, down. Are you doing anything weird like salivating? Have you noticed that? Smiles are up. Okay. Oh, y'all wanted to quit that one real fast. Okay, we're gonna go back on the right foot. You're gonna angle your hand off at 45 degrees. You're gonna do it with a slight rock in it. You're gonna see how this is quite hard. And it's something we have to practice. I haven't done this in a really long time. Probably since Santa Barbara.
Oh.
And that's why even I'm a little rusty at this. Okay, good. Stay on your right foot as your hand goes 45 degrees this way, and you're just going to just watching you guys. You guys are doing awesome. Balance on your left foot. This is going to be really telling because this is the left foot for most right-handed people. This is your dominant leg of balance. Hand goes off at 45 degrees. Abs are nice and tight. Ooh. Keep breathing, keep smiling. Okay, other hand. There's a yeah, follow the line of your hand. Ooh, interesting. Ugh. And this will explain why you're heavy in one leg, more heavy in one leg than the other, if you're falling towards one side. Wow, okay. Back on the 2 feet. Abs are nice and tight. We're gonna reset stance. Feet parallel, knees bent. Springy on the bottom, tall on the top. Shoulder blades are down and back. Should be a whole lot easier to stand. You should be a little tired and dizzy, and that's okay. Sucking your tummy. We're gonna do sit-ups here. You're gonna actually put the roller in front of you. To have something to give you a little feedback, you're gonna push down on the roller like you're trying to crush this into the ground. And then you're gonna suck in your tummy as hard as you can and then relax. Suck in your tummy and relax. Try to get your navel to your spine without clenching your butt. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. Abs are nice and tight. We will come back to this reflex stuff. Don't you worry. Okay, and now you're going to get your block, put it under the ball of your left foot. Heel is down. Abs are nice and tight. Start out by pumping your hips forward.
Tight.
So if you did everything right, you should feel like you've been coming out of a plane or a long car drive and you're kind of that dizzy feeling. It's because you've activated the reflex that we become too reliant on vision. Your vestibular system's kicking back on. What number is that?
10.
10. Okay, we're gonna go forward now. Abs are nice and tight, chest is up, shoulder blades are down and back. Suck in that tummy. Long spine. We're stretching open through the shoulders. I'll come around and help real quick. Long through the spine. I don't care if you have a shoulder problem. Or a hip problem. Or a back problem. We want you to stretch through, get really good form. Abs are nice and tight. Push your hips back. There you go. And you're breathing. Yes, I do.
Demanding.
Okay, now bend and straighten your right leg. Just bend and straighten that right leg. Keep breathing. Make sure that knee goes straight forward, straight back. Long spine. You're opening up your shoulders as much as you're opening up everything else. What number is that? What's the number?
15.
Okay, we'll go 16. And now bend and straighten your left leg. This is opening up the muscle called the soleus. The other stretch, the other leg bending was the gastroc. These are both very important muscles that open up for posture and to keep that neck nice and relaxed.
Keep smiling at that floor.
Sucking that belly button to the spine. Okay, is that 16?
13.
We're going to
Close
switch
enough.
sides. Yes, close enough. Okay, once again, you're here, abs are nice and tight, shoulder blades are down and back. Notice if one calf is tighter than the other. We're going to pump our hips forward just because it's fun. This is what you do standing in line, especially if you're at the end of the line. Abs are engaged, smiles are up, eyes up. They like you when you do it at the bank.
20.
Okay, we're going to do a forward fold now. Stretch,
Especially
elongate.
when your children are with you.
These aren't my children. Long spine. That way you know you're stretching your calf and not your back muscles because we're stretching muscles and not joints. Long, long, long. Stretch so you don't think you have a shoulder problem.
Keep breathing. Keep smiling.
So adorable. Little toe.
Okay, and then bend.
Oh yes, bend and straighten your left leg. I got distracted by the toe. Abs are nice and tight. This is opening up what's called your gastrocnemius. These are important muscles for upright stance, so when they start doing funky things, we start doing bad things with our posture, mainly rounding our shoulders and driving our head forward. Abs are nice and tight.
Other.
And then bend and straighten your right leg. Keep your left leg straight. Make sure that knee goes straight forward, straight back. Straight forward, straight back. Okay, good. What number is that?
16.
Okay, come back up. Just see how everything feels. The abs are nice and tight. Feet parallel, knees bent, shoulder blades down, back. Once again, we're going to try it. Put your hand in front of you, lift lower, lift lower. Things should already start to be easier because you have the function of your calves involved now. Switch hands, just for fun. Yeah? Okay. You're going to roll out the bottom of the foot because the bottom of the foot gives you a lot of information. So we're rolling out the bottom of the left foot. Your feet are parallel. You hear me say that? Because I want your feet parallel. So don't let your feet turn out. It's not this, it's this.
And in order to keep your feet parallel, you really have to lift through your pelvic floor, engage your lower abs. Keep things stabilized through your hips.
Roll out your heel, lateral aspect of your foot, ball of your foot, toes. That's gravitational portion. Then the arch of your foot and in between your toes, a non-gravitational. You can go side to side as long as your feet stay parallel.
And don't look at your feet.
I'm getting parallel.
I want you to feel parallel.
Parallel.
Okay, now we're going to try it with our knees bent. Keep your head up. Your head should not be moving. Should be super duper easy.
Breathe. Smile up.
Suck in your tummy. Okay, switch sides. So when I was a kid, they used to have these things called public service messages.
Announcements.
PSAs. And there was this little kid, and it was all about lead paint. And you see this little kid taking a flake of lead paint and putting it in his mouth. They're saying how lead paint was bad back when we didn't know. But anyways, one of the studies they did on lead paint is that the head starts gyrating a whole lot more. It's one of the indicators that you have lead poisoning, which is interesting because most amalgams are lead. Abs are nice and tight. Amalgams, like for
That old.
yeah,
Back
the
in our
old-
generation.
Yeah, like I got a mouthful full of them.
I thought they encapsulate it.
They do. They stabilize it in a structure that it doesn't, but who knows? I know I see it leaking into my enamel, so.
Bent.
Okay, now bend both your legs and roll out your feet. Keep your feet parallel, all your toes down. Don't look, feel. Abs. This is all for that reflex. Okay? Good. Now we start. You're going to take your right foot forward, left foot back. Left heel is off the ground. Knees over the top of your foot. You're pushing your hips back. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. We're going to do sit-ups here. Sit up, suck in your tummy, and then release. Suck it in, release. Heel is high. And if you can't go high, that means you have to take your leg further back behind you. Pelvic floor is on. Rib cage is closed. Abs are on. Okay. Okay, you're going to take your roller more towards your center. You're going to push the roller forward. So you're looking at your roller now. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to take your right hand back behind you. Now we're chest up, butt out. That's a great term. Butt out. Abs are nice and tight. Now you're going to do your vestibular-ocular reflex. Notice if you fall off balance. Notice how much your butt has to work for you to do this, otherwise it's going to go in your low back, and it explains why it's in your low back. And stop before you get dizzy. Okay, here we go. Abs nice and tight. We're going to hinge forward and then come back up. Now look to the horizon. Smiles are up. Suck in that tummy. Open up the shoulder. So I want to stretch on that shoulder and smiles up. No Clinton smiling. Have you guys seen the video I put up with Clinton's
Ted.
picture? Abs nice and tight. Stay forward. Abs are nice and tight. Again, hold stable your head as you lift and lower your rear leg. Lift, lower, straight leg. Straight leg. Abs are nice and tight. Smiles are up.
10.
Okay, we're gonna switch sides. Take your right leg back behind you, your left leg's forward, your knees over top of your foot, your abs are nice and tight. We're gonna start out with our sit-ups once again. Draw your shoulder blades down and back, push your hips back. Suck in your tummy, we're gonna do sit-ups here. Suck it in, release, suck it in, release. Abs are nice and tight. Smiles are up. No downward smiles. And especially no Harrison Ford smiles.
10.
Okay, now roller goes more towards midline. Lean forward a little bit more as we do our vestibular-ocular reflex on this side. Notice if your balance changes. Keep breathing. Woo!
10.
Okay, abs are nice and tight. You're gonna reach forward and come back up, eyes up, smiles up. You can frown later, we're smiling now. It's a payment plan. Keep breathing. Okay, stay forward. Abs are nice and tight. Don't move your head. Lift lower. Foot always to the same spot. Rear leg is straight. Straight rear leg. And you're breathing, smiling up. Straight rear leg. Shara. Straight rear leg. There you go. The rear leg.
10.
Is that 10?
12.
Okay, good enough. Gillen likes when I'm off. Stretch forward real quickly again. Straight spine. This time we're going to activate the ocular or vestibulo-ocular reflex. Look up and down the roller. By this time you might be a little nauseous. Okay. We're going to arch in the opposite direction. Don't move your head on this one. Abs are nice and tight.
Yeah, this could be dangerous.
And then come back up again. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy. We're going to do some momentary stretches on our knee to open up our quads. Left knee is down. Shoulder blades are down and back. Head is over the top of the block. Feet are parallel. Suck in your tummies, hip circles. I was watching on Discovery Channel. One of the things they did to rehab dolphins is they throw go in the opposite direction, live fish into the water and have dolphins chase them. And it's so fast, it's not funny. They're clocking out at like 65 miles an hour. But you just watch how their head locks onto the fish no matter what the fish does. It's crazy. We have the same abilities, maybe not at 65 miles an hour. I know, grab your foot. That was 10. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy, shoulder blades down and back. We're gonna tuck our tail, stick your butt out. Tuck your tail, stick your butt out. Suck in your tummy. Keep breathing.
10.
Okay, stretch forward. We're gonna go a little deeper. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. Same thing. Hips forward, butt back. Hips forward, butt back. This is stretching out the rectus femoris. Eyes up, smiles up. And we're breathing.
9, 10.
Okay, we're gonna just rotate off to the right. Abs are nice and tight.
Abs in.
Ah, she was looking at you guys. Yeah.
10.
Okay, switch sides. Knees on the block. We're gonna just make sure everything's open for our figure eights. Okay, head over the top of the block, hip circles. Don't move your head as much as you can. It's all about the hips. Smiles are up. Y'all like smiling down. Smile up. Gotta get a diagram or something and put it on the wall behind us.
10.
Opposite direction. Keep breathing.
10.
Okay. You reach back, grab a hold of that foot. You're almost there. Got it. Abs are nice and tight, chest is up. Okay. Tuck your tail, stick your butt out. Abs are nice and tight, suck in your tummy. We're stretching muscles. We're stretching specifically the rectus femoris. We don't want you to feel this in any joint. You shouldn't feel this in your knee or your low back. Smiles are up. And you're breathing.
10.
Okay, we're gonna go forward into a deeper stretch. Same thing, suck in your tummy. Hips forward, hips back. This is not a bounce, even though it feels like one, because you're at your maximum stretch, stretching into it, and then relieving the tension and coming back into it.
10.
Okay, rotate to the left. Suck in that tummy, shoulder blades down and back. You can all look at the poster of what it would look like if your skin fell off.
10.
Okay, go ahead, release this leg. As we come back slowly into standing, if you feel dizzy, just go into what we call the recovery position, this position. There's a lot going on with your heads right now. Just giving you a second to equalize your blood pressure, because we're gonna have fun, because I see everyone doing this. Okay, so your feet are parallel. I'll wait for Mario to come back too. No, I'll wait. Because everybody loves this next sequence. So, we're talking now figure eights. So it's this shape.
Oh my.
It is not this shape. This is an infinity sign. It's this shape, okay? The way we're gonna do that is you're gonna take your leg out. Whoa, no, let's go forward first. Suck in your tummy. Yes, Gillen, smile. Figure eights. And what's important is you're doing this figure eight off your abs, not off this knee. Keep your feet parallel. Yeah.
10.
Go in the opposite direction. Suck in that tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. Annie, push your hips back a little. There you go. Yes. This is if you're not sure of the next step you're taking.
9, 10.
Okay, good. We'll switch sides. For I am kind. Take that leg forward. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. Figure eight.
Who sets air conditioners at 80 degrees?
It was that way when I came in. 9, 10. Opposite direction. Suck in that tummy.
That's how you can see how hot it would get in here. Pull it to 80, guys. It's very nice.
Well, that's the way it's been the last couple of days. Did you get it to work?
No, it's carry on.
Okay. You're going to take your leg out to side now. Abs are nice and tight. You probably felt this last time. Figure eights. Figure eight. Yes. Abs. And this is why we did this vestibular-ocular reflex. So you didn't fall over while we were doing this, and it would be pure butt workout. Not. Okay, go in the opposite direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know how to count. 7, 8, 9. Smiles up. Abs. 10. Okay. You should feel your booty now. Abs are nice and tight. When you do it on the video, you don't have to do it. We're in class. Take your leg out to the side. Abs are nice and tight. Figure eights.
Oh, we're doing this way, aren't we?
Yeah, do 10 on each side then. What number is that?
5, 7, 9, 10.
Opposite direction.
Oh. 3, 4, 5, 6.
I like Gillen's counting
7,
better.
8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Just like that, it's not on paper.
For this one, it would actually be easier if the roller's in your right hand. You're going to take your leg back behind you. Abs are engaged, knees over the top of your foot. It can be bent or straightened, doesn't matter. Standing leg. I'm going to move forward.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I got to do 2 more.
Opposite direction.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Mario's in charge.
4,
Abs.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Switch sides. So you can see the 2 halves of the vestibular-ocular reflex. One is your hips, the other is your neck. Eyes up.
9, 10.
Opposite direction.
1, 2,
Oops. Shape.
3,
Shape.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Come back up, just see what your booty feels like as we cross your right ankle across your left knee. We're gonna open up first, so open, open, open. It's gonna open up your hip, and then we're gonna sit down. Yesterday was so hot and muggy that all I could do was sleep, so I slept. I didn't intend to. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy, lower down even more. Chest up, shoulder blades down back, smiles up, suck in that tummy. And lower down a little bit more.
Abs in.
Yes, you guys.
9, 10.
Okay, straighten that leg out. You're gonna stay cross-legged as you now reach towards the ground. Suck in your tummy, shoulder blades are down and back, smiles are up. Should be a nice stretch in your calf. Keep your legs crossed, leg is straight. You're gonna take your left hand over the top of your head. You're gonna lean back a little bit. If you feel especially brave, you could put both hands in the sky. Why not? Suck in your tummies.
10.
Okay, let's switch sides. This is your left ankle over your right knee. You're gonna stand up straight, open up the hips. Suck in your tummy, shoulder blades down and back. Eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and heart to the horizon. And then here we go. We're gonna lower down into it. Ooh. Feel the stretch, feel the tightness. Chest is up, shoulder blades are down and back. And then lower down a little further. Chest up, shoulder blades down and back. Abs are nice and tight. And then lower down a little further. Chest up, shoulder blades down and back.
9, 10.
Okay, straight leg. We're gonna do a forward fold. Keep your abs engaged. Your abs are what protects your joints. No pressure in any joints because we're using muscles. Okay, we're gonna come up nice and tall. You're gonna take your hand over top of your head, push your hips forward. You're smiling and breathing. If you want, you can do both hands in the air or not. Smiles are up. Everyone looks a little too angry.
10.
Okay. Feet parallel, hips width apart, abs are nice and tight. Slight bend in the knee, hip circle. How can you be in a bad mood if you are doing hip circles?
10.
Opposite direction. Okay. All right. We're going to come down onto the block again on your left knee. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Abs are nice and tight, shoulder blades are down and back. I don't wanna. Chest is up, shoulder blades are down and back, heads as always over the top of the block. We're gonna start out by just lifting and lowering this leg. Yes, you can use a roller, but don't depend on it. It's just there. It's also funny, I call it the first mile, the tourist first mile of a hiking trail. That's what tourists do. And it's funny, when they go to fall, they always look for the invisible handrail.
10.
And it's a bad habit, okay? Leg goes out to the side now. You're not gonna be able to cheat using your foot. You have to use your abs, suck in your tummy, as we do figure eights once again. We're only gonna do 10.
4, opposite direction.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, good. Take your leg back behind you, so you want your roller off to the right. Oh, I have to move forward. Oh, still touching the wall. Okay. Okay. Feel what it feels like. Abs are engaged. Hands go back behind you. Woo! Both hands are behind you now. And here we go. We're gonna hinge forward and then come back out. Hinge forward, come back out. Suck in that tummy. Smiles are up. Whoa! What number is that?
6,
Abs.
7, 8,
Suck in that tummy. No pressure in any joints. We're working muscles.
9, 10.
Okay, let's switch sides. Ah. Okay, we're gonna start out by just lifting and lowering this leg. It's off to this side, isn't it? Yeah. Lift, lower. Smiles are up, abs are engaged.
Nine,
Oh, okay.
10.
Okay, now you're gonna take that leg out to the side. We're gonna do our figure 8s.
2,
Abs.
3,
Balance, don't use your mouth.
4. Opposite direction. 2, 3, 4.
Eyes up. Oh, 4, yes. Take your leg back behind you with the roller off to your left side. Left leg goes back, abs are nice and tight. Chest is up. Did we do sit-ups? No, we didn't do sit-ups. Okay, we directly took our hands back behind us. Ooh. Here we go. This is riding reflex in combination with muscular strength. And you can really see how you lose your butt and how it would affect you in things like surfing and pickleball and farming. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in that tummy. What number is it? A 9?
10.
Whoa, okay. Come to terra firma. Come to kneeling. Okay. Hands go back behind you. You could use your blocks. Smiles are up, shoulder blades are down and back, abs are nice and tight, knees come together. You're gonna suck in your tummy and then release. Suck in your tummy and release. Smiles are up. What's going on in other people's lives are not your responsibility. Suck in your tummy, you're responsible to this belly.
10.
Okay? Now, curl your toes under. Okay, hands go back behind you. Knees are together, curl those toes under. Like actually bend them. You should be on the ball of your foot more than you are on the tips of your toes. There you go. Yeah, yes it is. Knees are down, abs are nice and tight, you're sucking your tummy. What number are we on?
9, 10.
Okay, we're gonna go back to toe pointed. These are all for Annie, she loves these. She whispered in our ears, please do this exercise. Okay, take your knees off the ground. Abs are nice and tight, you're sucking your tummy and relax.
Eight, 9, 10.
Okay. Now curl your toes under one more time. Okay. You're gonna lean back, but not only are you gonna lean back, you're gonna push your hips forward. Now you're gonna suck in your tummy and release. Suck in your tummy, release. Make sure your lower abs go in as well as your upper abs. You should feel a nice stretch in that rectus femoris as well as the plantar fascia in your foot. Smiles are up. 10?
10.
Oh, okay. Now, you're gonna grab your ball, because I know you can all kneel now. Ball, you can have as many blocks as you want. Ball's midway between your pubic bone and your tailbone. As we come into kneeling, we're gonna work on shoulders. Everyone's favorite. We're gonna start out with the roller behind our back. Shoulder blades are down and back. Just get in this position. Like you're sitting on a bar stool and you're leaning back to be a busybody, see who else is in the club. Abs are nice and tight. Okay, here we go. Sit-up time. Suck in your tummy as hard as you can and relax. Suck in your tummy. This is teaching you how to activate your abs and your pelvic floor while your shoulder blades are down and back and your head is over the top of the ball. Relax your mouth. Relax your mouth. Smile up.
10.
Okay. Now we're going to move this up just a little bit higher. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. We're going to twist, 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 twist. Suck in that tummy. This will open one pec at a time. It'll add rotation to your torso because nothing in the human body has a single function. So as you're rotating, you're pumping out organs.
10.
Okay, good. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to move the ball forward since I fell off. And we're going to put this behind our head. Our hands are going to be behind the roller. And we're going to make sure our head's not forward. It's not this, but it's this. So if we're all going to become slaves tomorrow, we're going to be happy slaves. I'm going to go help Abby as you all get in position.
It's the ponytail.
Okay, use that.
You wish it was a ponytail. Get your hands up here. This hand first. There you go. And then that hand will be able to accommodate. Don't let your head go forward. Oh.
Squeeze your abs. There you go.
Oops. Oh, this shoulder opens up great.
And
It's
initially
this
you could
shoulder.
start with holding kind of the edge outside of the roller too, if that's, yeah.
You got it.
And then slowly roll towards the back.
There we go. There's that hand. Now this hand.
Everybody breathing, abs
Chuck,
in,
bring your head back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
chest up.
Okay, got it? As best you can, at least. And now twist left and right. Now that Abby's somewhat clutching onto it.
And I know it's easy to kind of move from your shoulders, but really try to twist from your torso, belly button in.
Keep your abs engaged, pelvic floor on. This one's fun.
20.
Okay, good. Roller goes off to your left side first. Abs are nice and tight. You're just gonna arch and lean. Like you're reaching for something. The hands on top of the roller, you're leaning, and then having your rib cage move away simultaneously.
And always reach overhead.
Yes. This will help you with your paddling if you surf. If not anything else, it'll make you look really cool at the disco. They don't call them that anymore.
9. 10.
Okay, let's switch sides. Same thing on this side. We're going to first reach, and you're going to try to get your rib cage to move away. It's like you're trying to punch through a wave or something.
We can go overhead.
Okay. This reminds me when I was a kid, there used to be a show called Wonderama. Used to do this at the end of the show. And that's how you officially knew your weekend was over.
9. 10.
Okay. Stay on top of the ball, roller goes out in front of you. You're gonna stretch forward with a straight spine. You're trying to be long through the shoulders. You can rock from side to side. Keep that pelvic floor on. Keep breathing. Oh. Okay, Okay, come back up. You're gonna put your left hand on top of the roller, right hand behind your back. First, you're gonna just wiggle your head and neck around. And you can see how that vestibular-ocular reflex could be screwed up by tightness in your neck. And so what you think is dizziness isn't actually dizziness, but tight neckness.
Opposite direction.
You should hear your ears popping. This is a good thing. Throat clearing. Easier to breathe. Okay, reach. Reach, 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 reach. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Perfect. Smiles are up. Suck in your tummies.
10.
Okay, let's switch sides. Same thing. Left hand goes behind your back. Abs are nice and tight. Chest is up. And then just move that head and neck around. Listen for your ears popping. Message. Abs are nice and tight.
Opposite direction.
Okay, let us reach, 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 reach. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Really try to extend through that shoulder. 10? Okay, come back up. Oh, release. You're gonna take your right leg forward. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna take your left elbow across your knee. As you twist, chest stays up nice and tall. Suck in that tummy. Suck in your belly. Suck, 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 Andy, suck, 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 suck. Don't use your face. We're not sucking from the face.
10.
Okay, we're switching sides now. Oh. Chest up, shoulder blades down and back. We're gonna take your right elbow across your left knee. So you can see how you can do contralateral patterning and work your pelvic floor simultaneously. Okay, bring both legs forward. We're just gonna work the pelvic floor a tiny bit. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy, hands and stick them up. We're just gonna bounce, cause it's fun. Chest up, shoulder blades down and back. You can add real fun into this equation. You can do some Charlie Brown dancing. Feet are parallel though.
BioFunctional dance party.
Yes, exactly. And then hands go over the top of your head. There's a really cool cardiovascular thing that we do, that we want to do, that we were trying to do right before COVID came, which is called stick dancing. It's really cool. It's partner dance, but it has nothing to do with your partner. It has to do with energy of two people working between a stick. It's really cool, and I swear, 30 minutes of it, you're wiped out. You're dripping sweat. And go ahead and release. Chest up, shoulder blades down and back. Sit up, suck in your tummy and release. Suck in your tummy and release. We're gonna bring it back real soon. It'll be fun, you'll see. Yeah. We used to have like groups of 40 doing it. And you have to be very mindful. And you have to learn how to open up your periphery using this vestibular-ocular reflex, so you know if someone's near you and your partner's also protecting you. It's a really cool thing. All right.
Or you can sacrifice your partner.
Or you can sacrifice your partner. Okay, we're gonna come off of the ball and the block, and we're immediately gonna do shoulder opening, because I saw how badly someone was suffering. I won't mention any names, but if I were, it would be Abby. Okay, you're gonna lean back on your roller's in your left pocket. Your hips are down, your right shoulder's down, your head's on the roller. You're gonna take your left hand above your head, you're gonna do circles above your head. Keep breathing. Oh. Just see what it feels like to move your left arm above your head, the one you're avoiding. Okay, sit up. Yeah. Okay, and there we go. I am helping you.
Opposite direction.
Okay, opposite direction. Awesome, it's opening.
Keep
When are you
smiling
gonna
at
call
the
us?
ceiling.
It's a busy week, but I am definitely.
All right.
Okay.
Arm to the side, or we're gonna.
Yeah, arm to the side, about 90 degrees to your body. So it's just right out to your side. I will again help Abby. Okay.
Opposite direction.
Keep breathing.
Keep the abs engaged.
This is to take tension out of your neck. Go ahead, sit up. It's more here.
Oh, that's easy.
You're welcome.
10.
Okay. Switch sides. Everybody had a good shoulder. Everybody has a bad shoulder. Oh, arm over the top of your head, circles above your head. There should be no crunching or grinding, popping or ratcheting, or any trepidation of any sort. Notice if one side's more open than the other side.
Opposite direction.
Smiles are up. Go ahead, sit up. There we go. Now it's more miserable. That is a correct sound.
10. Arms out to the side.
Out 90 degrees to the body.
Opposite direction.
Notice if anything's crunching or grinding. It shouldn't be. Keep your abs engaged. So that you immediately see how if you experience tension in one part of your body, you want to release it from another part of your body. Don't do it.
10.
Okay? Go ahead and sit up. Usually we let you rest. We're not going to let you rest just yet. You're going to put the roller behind your shoulder blades. Okay? You're going to tip your head back. Arms go over the top of your head. One arm at a time. Circle above your head, then circle the other arm above your head. Should be nice and even. You can do one side for a while, then the other side for a while, and then go in the opposite direction. That will help Abby. Oh, relax, relax.
If you haven't already, go in the opposite direction.
Oh, this is wonderful. Those are adhesions tearing up. Another message. Okay, now you're gonna roll up down the roller like it's a pillow underneath your head. Everyone's favorite. No one ever argues this one. Turn your head left and right. Just say no.
Even as you're relaxed, your feet are still parallel and your abs are engaged.
First, second, third chakra. I forgot to mention it at the beginning. First chakra is your pelvic floor. Second chakra is your lower abs. Third chakra is your upper abs. Just keep them all activated. Now say yes. Your head will go up and down. This is not for you. This is for Maria, who also says no when I say sit back up again. Okay, sit back up again. See, she's in the habit of saying yes. Ball's gonna go on the small back. We're gonna just do this real quickly. We'll do a little tiny bit of abs. Hands are back behind you. Shoulder blades are down and back. Neck is nice and long and relaxed. Suck in your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. Okay, you're gonna release your hands right away. Abs are nice and tight. Elongate through your chest. So this is athletic ready posture. Bent in the lower extremities, active legs, long through the torso. Left hand goes in front of you. You're gonna do your vestibular-ocular reflex. Now you see how the abs are involved and how easy it is to shut off your abs and just let your neck do this, which it shouldn't. Switch sides.
10.
I knew that was 10. Abs. I have a pretty good intuitive 10. Abs are nice and tight. Shoulder blades are down and back. Suck in your tummy. We're going to walk. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Keep breathing. Suck in that tummy. Don't use your mouth. That's right, Annie.
18, 19, 20.
And rest for a second. Okay, you're gonna lift your butt up off the the ground. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna release your hands to your sides. We're going for a walk again. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Maybe just only 10 steps. Whoa. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Abby has to do 10 more.
10.
Okay, arch over the top of the ball. We're going to do this for Abby real quickly. As you're arched over the top of the ball, if you feel pressure in your low back, that means you use your psoas muscle. If you feel pressure in the front of your hips, that means you use your iliacus. But if you feel it in your front here in your six pack, that means you use your rectus abdominis. Okay, for Abby's sake, we're going to go for a walk. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Pretend there's a champagne glass on your belly as you walk. Keep the downside leg straight as you bring the other leg up. In fact, both legs are straight. Keep breathing.
19, 20.
Okay, good. Last thing, ball goes underneath your sacrum, legs go up into the air. We're gonna get some blood out of your legs back to your brain. You're gonna just alternate pumping your feet. It's really interesting that blood is always in full supply in your legs because of gravity, because you're standing on your feet all day, or you're sitting in a chair, so there's always blood going down to your feet. But when they're up in the air like this, blood's going away from your heart and rather easily. I mean, from your feet to your heart.
20.
And so, legs apart, you're gonna feel your muscles cramping up doing this very basic activity. Your shins will cramp up, your calves will be, well, I won't say cramp, but tight. Keep your abs engaged. And a lot of people experience pressure in their head, and that's because of return of blood. Okay, legs back up to the top. And then you're just gonna bend and straighten your legs, alternating like you're walking. Drop your heel to your butt, non-weight bearing on your knees, so there should be no pressure or discomfort in your knees. If there is, figure out what muscles you have to tighten up to stabilize things. Keep breathing. We're just walking today. Okay, we'll change the music. Okay, feet come to the ground. You're gonna lift your booty up. Take the ball out from underneath the small of your back. You're gonna replace it with the roller. You're gonna lay on the roller, butt at one end, head at the other end. Oh. Make sure your head and your butt are on the roller. Your feet are parallel and your knees are bent. Your shoulder blades are down and back. And then there's a little structure on the back of your head. It's that weird bump on the back of your head. You're like, Mommy, what is this? It's called your EOP. It's your external occipital protuberance. I want you to move up the roller until it just falls off the end of the roller. And that will line up what's called your tentorium cerebelly with your pelvic floor. So all the diaphragms, the midline diaphragms are lining up. And then I just want you to breathe. Feet parallel, knees bent, knees over tops of feet. First, second, third chakras fired up. You guys have done an amazing job. Keep breathing. See what it feels like to connect with your abs from your pelvic floor. Connect from your pelvic floor to that tentorium, cerebelli in the brain. Feel what it feels like to inhale and exhale through your first, second, third chakras. Feel what it feels like to have your fourth chakra, your heart, expand.
Try to relax the tension away from your eyebrows. Let your eyes sink into your eye sockets.
Connect into breathing and see what that feels like. And see how much it's not involved with your head, your eyes, and your shoulders. It has to do with that first, second, third chakra in your abdomen. It's all about coming back into the center where you become responsible for yourself. And like they say on airplanes, you put your mask on before assisting others. So no matter what craziness is going on in other people's lives, you take care of your life because you, whole and complete, is the best gift you have to offer. Feel what it feels like to be in your center and heading closer to meditation, which is the act of appreciating and allowing. Gently roll off your rollers onto your back. See what the ground feels like underneath you. Look for the groove in the ground. So on behalf of Maria and me, we'd like to say thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for doing the crazy exercises we ask of you. We appreciate you so much, and namaste.
Namaste.